Hello, I am Ismael Marquez and I'm going to talk about my essay. The topic I choose is optogenetics, and this is an area of study that arises from the development of the biotechnology, which aims to be one of the most influential scientific discoveries of recent years, because it opens the door to an area of study that had never been explored before. And this is related with the neuronal system, the functioning of this. As an objective of the text, it seeks to question the emergence of the area of study from an ethical perspective, approaching it in a transhumanist way, and presenting a series of opinions and arguments and counter-arguments from experts to construct my own opinion, my own conclusions. At first is like the theoretical framework, and then is the critical analysis, where those relevant concepts related to transhumanism approach are recovered from the theoretical framework, and it goes deeper into them, revealing a close relationship with the study dedicated to the optogenetics. Optogenetics is a new area of study, and its application is under development, but it aims to be the next step of human evolution. Well, for the part of analysis, we have the arguments and counter-arguments. On the one hand, we have the investigation of the Dr. K.M., that it's a neuroscientist from America. She says that the development of optogenetic tools has allowed unprecedented control over specific neurons in the brain from the modulation of light, allowing a change in the behavior of the species with which these experiments are performed, predicting and understanding the behavior of neuron circuits. A good example of this will be anxiety. The Dr. KM conducted an experiment where the time in which mice decide to stay in a closed space instead of going out and explore, observe, and this she related with the anxiety. And through optogenetics, the doctor was able to modify the behavior of the mice, encouraging them to explore rather than take refuge. As I mentioned above, the experiment is related to the behavior of a person with anxiety, and unlike pharmacological treatments or for anxiety, optogenetics does not show sedation or locomotor damage, only a coordinated natural exploration, obtaining an almost immediate result without side effects. Another example is another experiment she made with mice, and she obtained similar results. On the other hand, according to Singularity Hub, optogenetics has two negative points. It requires gene therapy, and it requires brain surgery to implant optical fibers in the brain. As I mentioned above, optogenetics is a relatively new branch of biotechnology, so the research and implementation of its discovery is in progress. Through the last years, the study of the subject has shown a great growth, and this can be verified from the great variety of experiments that exist around the subject, and despite the great progressive advance that they show, all have a common factor: the null testing in humans. Based on the analysis carried out, it can be concluded that the subject is approached from a consequentialist ethical approach, since the variability in the application of this area of study is based entirely on the consequences that can be obtained over time, from its discovery to its current study. And above all, the purpose of each of the experiments carried out in progress in its application. So why not give a biotech a try? And I think it's part of the human nature to evolve.